wide. Better? Hey guys, it's us and welcome to episode 2 of Moving to the Philippines.
So if you guys watched episode 1, we show you our journey and the process of entering the Philippines right now during the travel ban.
Today's video, we're actually going to show you what happened after we left the airport.
So before you check out of the airport, you actually have to line up and choose a facility that you'll be quarantined in for 14 days.
So if you're a non-OFW like us, you actually line up at the DOT desk. But if you're an OFW, you line up at the OWA desk. From what we've heard and seen on the news, OFWs actually get better facilities than non-OFWs just because OWA has a higher budget for them. That being said, we still decided to stick with the government facility that was provided for us for free. So when we got to the hotel, obviously we weren't expecting a 5-star hotel from the government. All we wanted was a clean space, running water, and enough space for all 3 of us. But instead, the facility they brought us to had no running water, a broken toilet, no Wi-Fi, and very little staff to help accommodate us. Okay, so if we didn't book a hotel, this would have been Anne's room. So since we were traveling with my 71-year-old grandma, I had to prioritize her health, so we decided to book another facility at our own expense.
So we booked our hotel through Agoda and we are now staying at the Eurotel Hotel in Manila, and it is actually one of the more affordable hotels that you can choose from.
So that was the very long process that we had to go through in finding a facility.
Yeah, I think that took about 15 hours from the moment we landed to the moment we got to lay down and finally rest, but that was expected. Just wait.
Okay, so on the side note, even though the government facility didn't work out well for us, it's still nice that the Philippine government is actually providing free facilities for non-OFW like us and for OFWs that are traveling back home.
So before we end the video, we're gonna answer some of the questions you guys had for us on Instagram. So the number one question that I got in my DMs was, why are you traveling during the pandemic?
Okay, so we actually didn't move here for vacation. We're here for work.
I think a lot of you guys think that we're gonna be coming back to Edmonton in a few weeks and this is just
Like
a
a
vacation.
Yeah.
No, we actually moved to the Philippines. Which hotel did you book, and can you book any hotel for your quarantine days?
We booked Eurotel Pedro Hill, which is in Malate, Manila. Somewhere in Manila. We're not really sure where it is exactly, but it's somewhere in Manila. And no, you can't book any hotel that you want. It has to be accredited by the Philippine government.
We'll actually put a link in the description. It'll show you all of the hotels that you can choose from. They range from 5-star hotels to
3-star hotels.
Yeah, 3-star
And
hotels.
they range from like 1,500 pesos to literally like 8,000 pesos a night.
Yeah, you have a lot of choices. Are you there for good? Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Obviously, we're planning to go back to Canada just to visit like our families there, but
And our dog.
and our dog, yeah, especially our dog. But we'll come back here right after.
What part of the Philippines are you guys currently staying at?
We are currently in Manila because we are quarantined here for 14 days.
But after, I think we're gonna head down to Boracay. Do you both speak Tagalog?
I do.
Why'd you say it like that?
Anne doesn't. She can understand though.
No, I can speak some.
Yeah, like,
Taglish.
yeah.
Do you have to quarantine for 14 days in a hotel because you guys went during the travel ban?
Yes. Okay, the annoying part was we didn't have to quarantine.
The protocols changed literally 3 days before our flight. So before, we only had to quarantine for 2 days. Now we have to quarantine for 14 days. Did you two have a Philippine passport / visa, or did you just use your Canadian passport?
Okay, so our only valid passport is our Canadian passport, but we had to get our dual citizenship. So basically, we are Filipino and Canadian.
Yeah.
That's why it's called dual. Come on now, boy.
Do you need to quarantine for 14 days in an accredited facility even after you tested negative? Yes. You have to quarantine for 14 days. Are you dual citizens?
Yes, ma'am.
Citizens.
Filipino?
Is it worth to travel to the Philippines right now?
Hell yes. Honestly, it's not bad if you're moving here or if you're here for a long time. Let's just say like 6 months or so. But if you're only here for a month, then it's not worth it because you have to quarantine for 14 days.
And then you're going to be going home in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is the Philippines accepting passengers from Canada? Yes.
Yes, but you have to be either a Filipino or a dual citizen.
How long are you guys staying for? Forever.
We're here for good, boy.
Where were your layovers and what airline did you take?
We took Japanese airline.
Japanese airline.
Took Japan airline because it was honestly the cheapest one we could find. And our layover was in Vancouver, and then Japan, Tokyo, Japan, and then straight to the Philippines. Honestly, the whole trip wasn't too bad. It was like 21 hours.
And we highly recommend Japan Airlines.
Yeah.
It was really good. Like,
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was very comfortable the whole ride.
And everyone, like the staff,
They're
like
so
the flight
nice.
attendants, so nice.
So nice.
Super, super nice.
Food was good.
Yeah.
They give you ice cream on the plane.
Yeah.
Any tips for families that are coming in from Canada? Book your hotel.
Yeah, book your hotel.
Especially if you have little kids, book
Yeah.
your hotel.
Yeah.
And be prepared to wait a very long time at the airport. Are we required to finish the 14-day quarantine? Yes.
Yes, or they'll poke your butthole.
Are they letting in Filipinos with a Canadian passport?
Yes, if you're dual. But if you're not, then you're basically a foreigner.
Okay, last question, and the last question is a two-part question. Where are you guys staying in the meantime, and did you find a place of your own?
We're actually gonna be everywhere. We're just gonna be traveling most of the time. But I do have a house in Laguna if we ever want to stay there as well.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have a place of our own. We kind of plan on staying everywhere
We just want to make as much content as we can
around the Philippines.
around the Philippines.
So that is it, guys, for episode 2. If you guys liked our video, please like and share. If you guys have any questions for us at all, leave them down below and we'll do our best to answer them.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on episode 3. Till next time. Peace!